So Xavi Alonso has resigned as the head coach of Real Madrid, and this is the reason why he left Real Madrid. Now, for those of you witnesses, it, you realize that yesterday, just after the match, Xavi Alonso was trying to put the players together so that they give Barcelona a guard of honor. And then quickly, you saw Mbappe instructing some of the players or the players to leave the pitch. Yes. And you also see that you realize that Rodrigo was also what supporting Mbappe by asking some of the players or the players to also leave the pitch. A coach is instructing players, all right, a head coach is instructing players to come and give Barcelona a guard of honor. And then you, Mbappe, who is not the captain, who is not the head of whatever, you are rather also instructing the players to leave the pitch. And you also see Rodrigo in the video also supporting Mbappe. And you also saw the players also following Mbappe's footsteps. So if you have a player like Mbappe, you have players like Mbappe and Rodrigo, how do you deal with such players as a coach? It is going to be very difficult to deal with such players as a coach. No wonder Luis Enrique couldn't work with Mbappe at PSG. Yes, because with this kind of attitude, there's no way you can work under any top-notch coach. You can be doing this to these coaches, a coach like Xavi Alonso. These are the people that you'll be doing this with. And this is the problem, or this is one of the problems of Real Madrid. The players do not respect the coaches. And this is evidence, like this is a clear evidence. A coach is instructing players to go on the pitch, give Barcelona a guard of honor, at least just to show some sort of respect to Barcelona, who are the cup winners. And then you, Mbappe, who is not the captain, who is not the assistant coach, you are going against the words of the coach or the instruction of the coach, and then asking the players to leave the pitch. And then surprisingly, you saw the players following Mbappe's footsteps or listening to Mbappe's instructions as against the instruction of the head coach, Xavi Alonso. And you also realize that Xavi Alonso had nothing to do. In fact, he had nothing to do but just to follow the instructions of Mbappe, leaving the pitch as instructed by Mbappe. These are the kind of problems of Real Madrid. When I saw this afternoon, I was very furious because I just didn't understand why a player like Mbappe, we know you are good, we know you are good, you are clinical, you are fast, you are swift, you have the speed, you have the goal scoring ability. But with this kind of attitude, there's no way you're going to help your team win trophies. You can never win trophy with this attitude. And then kudos to Luis Enrique. He saw this quickly. He realized that this thing was not going to help his team, and then he allowed you to leave. And then just when you left that same season, that your team won Champions League, your team won the French League and then they went ahead to win the FIFA or the UEFA Super Cup or whatever it is. So Charlie, this thing, these behaviors of some players, it is very annoying. And as a coach, there's no way you can do with it. So it is good that he left.